Hello everyone, this is Zeeebo and welcome to this AFK journey video. So in today's AFK journey video, we're going to talk about Celestial Twins, Elijah and Lila. So these two units, they are featured in the Chains of Eternity trailer. So probably one of the first few Celestial Hypergene character to be released, and they are Omega hyper hyped. Like, they are very hyped up by a lot of old times AFK Arena players, and for good reasons, right? So this unit is released or was released in 2019 right here. If you take a look at the added date, so it's been about 5 years since the release of this unit, and even till this day, this unit is still seeing some use in the AFK Arena side. So this unit is pretty meta and has a lot of meta longevity, considering the fact that this is a 5 years old unit with countless I'll say like overpowering across all the different supports or even the DPS side for this unit to still remain relevant. So pretty good, right, if you're somebody who's free to play. And since this unit has been seeing so much use from the past to the present, probably amassed quite a few fans as well as haters throughout to create this hype that this unit is seeing in AFK journey right here. So in today's video, we're going to talk about whether or not this unit could be overhyped, how good this unit could be, and who this unit could replace in the current meta, or what this unit could do with regards to our speculation as well as what was shown in the video itself. So first of all, I think what's most important between these twins over here is the ultimate Hope. So this allows them to fight independently. So you're getting two bodies, but they share the same health and energy bar in terms of the unit description. So I guess you get two bodies, but in the HP bar, energy bar below is considered one unit. So that's what it means. And then they possess an additional 35% HP, and if they activate this ability, which is probably the ultimate in AFK journey side, you actually dance with all the allies to form the link to increase their haste. And this ability cannot be used when Elijah is under the effect of enemy control. So this part was actually sort of featured in the video itself, which I'm going to show over here from the ultimate casting. So when they use the ultimate, they dance, right? It's pretty similar to what was mentioned in the AFK Arena description. They dance with one another, and then they motivate all the allies right here by giving them the haste buff, as you guys can see. So this means that Hope is probably going to still be one of their kit, and is going to be quite meta relevant because you can buff 5 allied heroes while giving them haste. And if you were to factor in all the other good stuff that Hope is able to actually provide, right, this means that we might be getting like some other good buff, maybe from the EX weapon side or maybe from the Supreme Plus ability, which might not have been showcased in this trailer right here. So you can see the link on our Dino as well as Kalita. So we are getting the haste buff from this part of the kit when they're casting the ultimate. Okay, so we're going to pause it here. As you guys can see, we have the haste buff and we have the link between the allies. And on top of that, there's this energy recovery represented by the blue numbers right here. So if you continue the video, we have the heals represented by this green color and even more energy recovery right here. So what this means is that the second part of Elijah as well as Lila's kit, which restores HP as well as energy of the allies with the highest remaining energy, would probably also be ported into AFK journey. So just sort of analyzing these two units from these two abilities alone, it's already pretty powerful because you have this double body, which means that you can tank a lot better. You have this 75 haste for all allied heroes, which is massive, right? We have a lot of haste buffers. We have Smokey, we have Mikola, we have a lot of other buffers that are decently good, but having this 75 haste, if this value actually translates into AFK journey, is actually quite big. And on top of that, right, from the looks of this ability over here, there is this yellow color aura, which is the control immunity portion. So what this means is there's a possibility that when the allies are linked by the twins over here, they have some sort of control immunity, and this sort of links to their third skill, which is Cleanse. So Cleanse removes all negative effects from Lila and creates a shield around her, and then when the enemy goes near Elijah, Lila will teleport to his location to hit the enemy, deal damage while stunning them. So this is their defensive mechanics to protect each other. But in this case, what I feel would happen for this part would be, instead of protecting each other, they will just give the whole team some sort of control immunity. Because if we were to scroll down the kit itself, there is a buff to Unity at the end, right? There is also even more shielding, as well as the ability to remove all negative effects. So this part could be integrated into the ultimate, just like Hope over here, or it could be a part of another skill. At least that's from what we can see. But I would say I'm more inclined to say that this this control immunity would probably set in when they cast the ultimate, because when they cast the ultimate over here, right, we did see the yellow color aura already in place, right? So the yellow color aura is already available here. So I would say this control immunity part will probably be in the ultimate, and then we have something else for the third skill, right? So I'm not too sure what the third skill or the EX weapon could be, but it could be the ability to share damage from the Unity buff over here, as you guys can see. So the two heroes, right, that forms a union with Layla as well as Elijah, is able to take damage of inflicted upon each other for you to speed up your damage, so that your whole team can survive better should you have other sustain in the team itself. And on top of that, Unity also has the ability to buff the attack and defense, as well as other values of the allies right here. So there could be a possibility that this part of the kit is not showcased, because if you run through the whole battle right here, we have the Link, we have the different buffs, the haze, the attack buff on Scarletta right here. So I'm gonna, yeah, there's an attack buff on Scarletta right here. There's quite a bit of buff on Dino, as you can see at the back line, right? But the thing is, there's only one leaf behind Dino, which gives me this thought that this buff comes from the twins, and then there's actually a few buffs on top of Dino, right? So Dino is known to have an attack buff and also known to have attack speed buff, but then we still have two more buffs of it, which means that the twins might have the ability to hyper buff Dino right here. So that's my guess. And what this means is that if this is the case, then Hugin probably will be out of a job. Because if they have control immunity, if they have a hyper buff on Dino or one unit, then they pretty much will substitute Hugin in terms of what Hugin wants to do. And that's a pretty sad thing to see even before the release of the twins, because we roughly see their kit over here, right? So I'm making a safe speculation that if whatever we see here translates to the Chains of Eternity patch when they are released, then this unit might be a direct unit upgrade to Hugin itself, and Hugin probably will be overshadowed. So that's something. And then if you were to run through their kit over here, they have more heals from their Grace ability, as well as more haste and even more buffs, like I mentioned earlier. So overall, we can see why this unit is really powerful, because it has the ability to negate control. It has the ability to heal with energy regen to carry on your offense. So pretty good both defensively and offensively, because control immunity is just always going to be damn good against all the control units. And the ability to heal your ally as well as shield them could be a possibility as well. So that's that. And then there is still some part which I would say is missing from the replay here. There's this bouncing balls between them. Right, so there is this bouncing ball ability, which I don't know what it is about. I think it could be the second skill, where when the units are linked, there's this bouncing ball that goes between them to give them the heal, or heal based on the damage dealt by the twins. Right, so you can see that the ball bounced from Scarletta to Dino to the twin, and then all three of them got healed up. And then over here, there's no ball, so the ball bounces left and right. So there could be a possibility that this ball is just a part of maybe like the second skill, right? This heal and energy regen. Could also be a part of the third skill, which is an additional passive itself. But from the looks of it, I do think that these units or this pair is going to be quite meta in the game itself, because yeah, like it has so many things going for it, and it affects all allies, at least based on what is mentioned in the AFK Arena side. So yep, is the twins overhyped? I guess not. I guess this unit is probably going to translate to become a really powerful support once they officially drop on the AFK Journey side. So let me know what you think. If you're a long time AFK Arena, let me know your experience with the twins so far. And right, if you're somebody who just played AFK Journey, what do you think about the kit of this unit potentially, and what was seen in the trailer from the Chains of Eternity trailer itself? Thank you very much for tuning in, and do remember to like and subscribe to see more. open this discussion more to other people, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.